It's your boy Stephen McCoy, and you are listening to Spoken in Sessions. Today we have actress, writer, producer, and reality personality from Basketball Wives, Marriage Boot Camp, The Real World. The list can go on, but please welcome Miss Tami Roman. Tami, how are you?
Hey.
Hey.
I'm good. How are you?
I am really good. I'm so happy to finally be talking to you. You are like my girl. You know, you're like everybody's girl. If I gotta call you to come joke somebody, then I'm just kidding. So I'm so happy that you came on to the show.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry about the miscarriage. We heard about it, and I just want you to know that we're praying for you.
Yeah, just trying to shift focus and get back into the swing of things,
Right. So
can't let stuff hold you down.
How are your daughters?
Oh, they're good. They are heading back to school and, getting ready to start that phase. I have a junior and a sophomore in college, so.
Yeah. I know Lyric is a screenwriter, Jazz is the musician, right?
Yes. You did your homework. That's good.
I mean, I know about my Romans. So how hard is it for you to actually manage both of them while still managing your own career?
Well, I think they're old enough now that, it's kind of like everything that they've been taught. Now it's time for them to implement it. So, I'm letting them go off and live their lives. And, I'm doing my thing, equally so. So we, our family dynamic now has changed. I don't have to sit at home with them. They don't have to be right up under me. I don't have to oversee every action that they. So it's really easy for me at this time to just go out and do what I need to do and help them along the way should they need so.
I remember it was a time when you said your daughter, they were really embarrassed by your behavior on television. But since then, you've been working on being a better you, and you are a better Tami. How do they feel about mommy now?
It wasn't that they were embarrassed by my actions. It's more so that they were embarrassed at how the world was perceiving me because they know me and they know the type of person that I am. So now they feel like I'm giving more of a well-rounded view of myself, and it doesn't come off one-dimensional.
So when are you and Reggie getting married?
Well, I don't know. I don't necessarily know if I have to be married. So I think I'm the biggest hold up with that.
Yeah. Well, being a reality star, people would naturally assume you would definitely, if you do get married, you would have your wedding played out on television. Would you actually do it if so?
I'm at a point now where I feel like things have to be of value, and people seeing me get married is not really a topic, it's really something that needs to be discussed.
Yeah, right.
So, I think we've seen enough wedding specials, Yandy's was beautiful, hers to Mendy. And, we've seen people get married different. So I don't necessarily, if we involved in a show and it was at that point in our life that we decided to get married, I guess it.
Talk to me about the Tami Roman cosmetics.
Well, the cosmetic line came after my mom passed, and I decided that I wanted to pick a venture that was, organic to me as well as that would pay homage to her. And so, when I was in hardship, we used to all as a family go and get manicures and pedicures and stuff like that. So I picked that specific version or genre within the beauty industry because it was close to me and it reminded me of those special moments. So, we've got a line of nail polish, 10 colors, and we've got the light up lip gloss because I love lip gloss. I'm just a lip gloss girl.
Yeah.
And we tried to make it as creative as we could be, with the mirror and the light on it so that you could put it on anywhere. You don't have to wait in line at the women's restroom, which is always long, just to get to the mirror. So it's that. And when people purchase from TR Love, a portion of the proceeds goes to a charity for cancer patients.
Oh, wow. That's really nice. I'm sure your mom would be very proud of you.
Yes, I think she'd be happy about that.
Yeah. I love your T-shirt apparel line as well. I find that to be very creative and inspiring. Like, it's very, positive.
Yeah, we have the alphabet T's, and basically, it's like, because loyalty is really big for me, honesty is big for me, and so everybody has their T-shirt line, but I didn't just want to put honesty on it, That wouldn't be clever. So
I thought that was really cool.
Thank you. So we tried to brand the line by using the alphabet and certain letters of the alphabet, and so we've got the honesty, the loyalty, the royalty. We've got the biatch, because sometimes I'm in that moment.
Right. right. You are very smart, very strategic of you to do that. So, really good. Are you and Evelyn Lozada still in contact?
No, we're not. After, Miami's cast disbanded, everybody kind of went their own way.
Yeah.
And, she's got her show on OWN now,
right.
And I know people are watching that and supporting that. And then people can see me on Basketball Wives LA.
Okay, that's cool. Do you feel like you have to constantly prove yourself even harder being a reality star? And I asked you that because you're an actress too.
Yes, because, I've been in the business for 16 years and acting for 14. A lot of the casting directors that I'm familiar with, they're not in the game anymore. So the new casting directors think I'm a reality show. And they don't really understand, that my resume is extensive and, reality show was a financial decision and not necessarily a career decision.
Right, yeah. I want to ask you about the post that you actually put on Facebook with the Aubrey all day situation. Like, I thought you left the phone out her hand. Can you tell me a little bit about that? I mean, we basically read what happened. You said she was very unprofessional. Y'all were on set.
Well, that's pretty it in a nutshell. I think that people, when they see us, per show, they, that moment happened right then in that time frame. But really and truly, we have been taping for 12 hours because we just do a block of shows all at once. So throughout the day, she was on the phone throughout the day. And every time she would get on the phone, we would have to stop, they would have to cut, and then, we got to wait for her to take the call. And so that, just made the day super long when it didn't necessarily have to be. At that point, we were approaching our 12-hour mark. And so, for me, it's like, I'm ready to go home. Like, you've been doing this all day.
I love you.
My man is, my man is waiting for me at the hotel. Can we get out of here? And so, it was just a moment of frustration. And I was like, put that phone down because I don't want them to, And honestly, I didn't think they were going to show that. I honestly thought they were going to cut that out.
Wow.
And realized that they showed it. I was like, okay, now I need to give an explanation because I don't want, people thinking, oh, she's still, messing with people or she's still lashing out at people. That was just an honest moment of frustration. And I think if anybody had been in that situation sitting, for that amount of time and some Louboutins that hurt like hell, and you're trying to get home, you're hungry, you're tired, it could have been that moment for anybody. And so that's really what it was.
And it was a lot of people that actually, no one really disagreed with you. I mean, I was going through all the comments and pretty much everybody was pretty much understanding.
You have those people who have watched me on Basketball Wives and they think, oh goodness, same old Tami. But I think what people don't really differentiate is they're watching us on TV. We're still people, although we're on TV. And instead of, being so quick to go, child, there she go again, think about how they would have reacted in that moment and try to understand the situation. So a few of her fans came at me and said I was too grown to be knocking people's phones out their hands and all of that stuff. And I apologized. If you read my post on Facebook, I did apologize for tapping, her phone out of her hand. And here again, it was just a moment of frustration.
Right. Understandable. Now, you're on Basketball Wives LA this season. We haven't been seeing much of you. It's like we just get that little treat, every little bit. And I'm like, are we going to see more of you on Basketball Wives?
Yeah, the way it was set up this season, I did not want to appear to be a cast member of Basketball Wives LA, because that is not my cast. I am a part of the Miami cast no longer. I was brought in specifically just to make a few guest appearances, at the request of Shawnee, just as, she also asked Evelyn to be a part, of a taping, because the brand, needed a little spark. And so since the fans hadn't seen myself and Evelyn for some time, Shawnee thought it would be a good idea to just bring us on to just give it a little spark, the LA installment.
What's next for you?
Well, I'm getting ready to start, production on my own situation. And, we finally got it to a point where it's something that I would be okay doing. I didn't want to have the same type of reality show that people have seen before. So it took a lot of creative planning and stuff like that. And so now we're finally prepping and getting ready to start. And so people will, get more information on that as I'm able to talk about it. And I just did a pilot called The Assist with LA Laker Nick Young and Brooke Valentine and Paris Phillips. And so people will find out about that as, more information comes. But I'm excited about that one because it lets me get back.
Tami, one thing about you, you definitely know how to keep a job.
Listen, I've been doing it for 18 years, so
right.
I'm going to stay working. I got bills just like everybody else.
Exactly. Thank you so much for coming onto the show, and we love you, Tami. When this show comes out, I know it's going to be a success, and
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We're here to keep supporting you.
Thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
Thank you, Tami.
Bye.